All right. Well, let's get started. I was telling Chris a little bit before you joined us, Shane, that I'm going to estimate we have about an hour and a half of stuff left to do, and you can blame my bad estimates on my being an engineer. But right as we concluded our previous playthrough, we had gotten the woman statue. This jabber. So we're going to solve a few puzzles with her right out of the gate tonight. And the first puzzle is...
You show it to the elder before you leave.
Okay.
You don't talk to the elder enough.
That is true. I have been kind of lax about it. I will show this statue to the elder. He says that there's a clay figurine known as the woman statue. The form is actually pretty sexy. Hey, I may be old, but I can still kick it.
And then we...
He's not even the same type of child.
No.
Alright, we're going to go to the
what woman it is.
Temple of the Sun.
It's clay, so it should be 6, and he's 7.
Well, it could be a clay statue made by any of the races, really.
A miniature giant doll.
I realized that after I said it, so I had to make up something that sounded good.
I ran past Mulbrook, so I'll say hello to her. She says, "You can't climb the Tower of the Goddess, you say? Weakling. There's some trick to easily climb to the top. Wasn't there a flying machine floating around? Why don't you use that? But before that, you should try your best to climb yourself." And I think she's just talking about the fact, I don't really know how we did it, but we did cause that door to open. So I'm going to go to...
Do you ever use the flying machine to fly?
You can stand on the platforms when you... the platforms of the flying machines that appear by the tower when you defeat them, but they fade out very quickly, so they don't really do anything.
Also, what's the effect here? I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, so let's see. How can I do this in sort of a YouTube-safe manner? So this is the Pyramid of the Man, and there's a bunch of little squirmy confetti things flying around in the Pyramid of the Man now. So
Okay.
I'm just going to get the woman statue here, and we're going to wave her around a little bit. No reason. I don't know if there's a trick to doing this. It just seems to happen after a little bit. There it goes. Okay, so now we have the Maternity Statue, a statue shaped like a pregnant woman. So that's what we came here to do.
Pregnant women can hear ocarinas.
That's true. So we're going to go back to the Pyramid of the Woman. I'm hearing a funny noise. Is that your dog, Shane?
That's my
Not
dog.
me.
Oh! So up here in the corner you can see this statue of a woman here, so I'm going to just present the, picture the statue of the woman. I'm going to present my statue of the woman so that I can jump into this area here. Now, I don't know if you remember a clue. I think I wrote it down just so I could refer to it at this point, but there is a clue from a long time ago. Sleep within the woman, says the clue. And this is why I think that Chris's notion about quitting to the title screen and coming back might actually hold some water, because the solution to this puzzle is actually to pause the game. And when you pause the game, Lameza does this little idle animation where he eats some food, and he picks his teeth for a little, and then he takes a nap. If you do that, that'll open the treasure chest here. And now we have the ocarina. And once we have the ocarina, I believe we can talk to the philosophers. Let's see if that's correct. Hey, we got a real live philosopher here. So this philosopher says, "I commend you for reaching me, chosen one. I'm Alcedena, one of the 4 philosophers. I'm the philosopher of death. I will reveal to you one of the mysteries of these ruins. We have long slumbered to grant the Great Mother's wish." Sorry, she just said the mother. I added great. "The mother descended to this land from the sky. We do not know from where exactly she came, but the mother wished to return home. The mother had lost her ability to move, and so she gave birth to many children. This is the origin of humanity. Mankind was born to return to the mother to the skies. They gained knowledge inside these ruins, departed to the world outside, and searched for the means to take her back, while themselves thriving. Yes, these ruins are the mother herself. It's impossible to send the mother home to the skies. If her wish cannot be granted, The best we can do is to give her eternal sleep. Shall I repeat that? I'm going to say no. Chosen one, set the mother free from her sadness. That is our only wish. So that's sort of the lore that I kind of spoiled last time we were playing. And I think he'll say something different. No, that's the same thing. But anyway, there are 4 of these. Oops, I did a repeat. No, I didn't do a repeat. Yay! There are 4 of these philosophers, so we're going to go visit all of them. There is one also at the spring in the sky. Yeah. One thing we're doing tonight, and you can help me remember, is we passed up purchasing a red jewel that we could use to break an Ankh because it costs 150 gold. So if you notice that I have 150 gold and I'm not buying the jewel, tell me to buy the jewel. Alright, so this philosopher says, I commend you for reaching me, chosen one. My name is Giltorio, one of the 4 philosophers. I'm the philosopher of knowledge. The mother failed time and time again. The first children could not see for what the mother truly longed, wanting only her powers. The second children were destroyed in the civil war of the giants. The third children were only interested in their own powers. The fourth children were a race of men in the form of fish. The fifth children sought the secret of life and death, and once again begetting a power-hungry race. The sixth children were dolls of clay, made by the fifth children. Alas, too many were made, igniting a war that extended all the way to the surface. After some time, we, the 7 children, were born of the earth. We came to know these ruins through and through, ultimately realizing that we would not be able to grant the mother's wish. Thus we gave no memory of the mother to ye, the 8th children. We believed that only those who perceived the mother as ruins could truly defeat her. The mother's flesh spans the whole of these ruins. It is considered impossible to defeat her. You must attack her soul. Summon the mother's soul here and force her to take shape. The technique has been laid out for you. It is a hidden technique that we, the 7 children, created. I shall tell thee how it is done. Drive 8 wedges into the mother's body. I don't know what that part means, but I think that has to do with the images of the bosses in the Shrine of the Mother. Take the djed pillar and the Magatama jewel in hand and recite the mantra. So the djed pillar is an item we'll get tonight. It's an item that lets us cast spells. And the mantra, I think, is a composition of multiple spells that we're going to probably collect pieces of. I've only collected, I think, 1 piece of it. I'm connecting some dots there, so that might not be fully right. The Magatama jewel is the thing that lets me open the treasure chests. I already have that.
How many crucifixes do you think there are?
I think there's 1 in every zone.
Does that mean 8?
I think there are 8, yes. The mantra has been inscribed upon the markers. Drive the wedges from the heels. Again, I'm not really sure what that means. Shall I repeat that? No. Please, chosen one, our wish is to set the mother free. Okay, I'm going to verify he says the same thing. Yes, he does. Okay. And we have another in the Tower of the Goddess. Chris, do you have your solution to the math problem handy? We can do that now.
I can. It's in
a few
Discord.
minutes. Right after we talk to this philosopher. So this philosopher says, I commend you for reaching me, chosen one. My name is Samaranta. I am one of the 4 philosophers. I'm the philosopher of power. The mother's soul sleeps within the Shrine of the Mother. That is where the last Ankh lies. The last red light will reveal its true form. That might be significant too, I'm not sure. Red light is usually referencing the process of revealing the red jewels to the Ankhs. But there might be something special about this last one. It is a bigger one. You have traveled through these ruins. Your strength will put the mother to rest. We, the 4 philosophers, have been blocking 3 paths. My path has been opened. Seek Phobos and Giltorio for the other paths. Shall I repeat this? I'm fine. Go forth on your path, chosen one.
I know the sigil there is looks like each philosopher. I guess. Should we pay attention to those?
I don't know. Like, they definitely call out when there's something related to the philosophers going on. But I'm going to go up here to this big old contraption that looks like scales. Oops, I still have the mother statue, or the woman statue kept. Okay, those who seek power, prove thy knowledge. If thy spirit is balanced and just, the power shall be granted. Alright. So,
you said they were in order, right?
yes. So you can just tell me, like, left, right, and I'll do what you say.
Well, it's you and 3, 4, 5.
Well, so I got to do like 1 goes left and then 2 goes right or left. Can you do it in that order? I have it written down. If you don't.
Does it have to go left or right?
No, it doesn't matter which. No.
Okay. But yes. Left, left, right, 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 left, left.
So we'll go left, and then left again.
Yep. And then 3
right.
rights. And then you on the left, or it on? Oh,
I have to put put all the gems down first.
So left and then you on the left.
Oh, there's an extra gem. Did we miss one?
Isn't that 8? Put it on the left. I thought for sure that
we screwed something up. Uh-oh.
you go to the right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Phew.
Yeah.
So
all
this
I know is
just...
3, 4, 5 go on the same side. Thank you.
This gets us the best whip, which is fantastic. We now do even more damage. I probably should have done that before we fought Baphomet, but eh.
Just needed the challenge to get warmed up.
Yeah, something like that. We are going to fight a really tough boss tonight, so way tougher than Baphomet. Hopefully it'll go a little more smoothly. Let's see, so I've got 3 philosophers. The 4th philosopher's door is in the endless corridor. I'm just remembering something I neglected to do. Or a door, not the 4th philosopher's door. But that's okay. So where is this guy? This guy is to the right here. And it was faster to go left, and I keep forgetting that. That's okay. So we can now go up there, which I think takes us into the Shrine of the Mother. Yeah. There's 2 useful things here. One, a double translated tablet. So now we can translate all of our all of the tablets that we couldn't translate before. So this is, look to the weapon in thy hand. The key to the awakening lies within. And that looks like it's a picture of the final Ankh, and it looks like I'm holding a sword. So the final puzzle might actually have something to do with the key sword. Try not to get smashed here. Which I have not otherwise found a use for. And this is our final seal. I'm going to immediately take that seal back to the Shrine of the Mother. Because there was something we did not access here. 2 things, actually. That's the first one. Let's just let us get into maybe it doesn't. I thought I could get over there. Interesting.
You have to do something.
Well, let me do the other one, and we'll come back and see why that wasn't a thing. I thought that would let me get over to the left there. Okay, we got a sacred orb. Good. I was worried that I had misremembered where one was, so we found it. But yeah, I thought I could get in here. And there's a laptop. Why can't I get in? Oh, there's a sign of the philosopher there. I bet I need to talk to the last philosopher. Okay. Do you see it? It's very subtle. It's just to my left here.
Yeah, I do.
Very, very subtle.
Okay, so the thing I remembered we didn't do, we're running kind of off books here briefly, is there was a way I didn't go in the Twin Labyrinths that required the skull. I don't remember. That's probably the way to the outside, which is actually a useful place for us to go tonight. So. I'm going to ride this platform. That won't go all the way up, actually. I need to go to the outer wall. Actually, in fact, I might not be able to get to it this way. Let me take the teleporter to the other side. That's going to be closer anyway. Whoops. So we did see a clue at some point that referenced Neptune's navel, which is indicating that there's actually just a hidden platform here. But I'm going to come up here where there are a bunch of skulls, and I'm going to use the skull to make a ladder appear. I'm going to climb the ladder. Oh, and this got me into the dimensional corridor. That's convenient. Okay. So this is the final zone. This is the reverse of the endless corridor. I'm going to be.
That looks like the thing you hold your sword up to.
The thing in the lower left?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something that matches it better later.
Okay.
But I suppose I can. I should not poo-poo ideas. So here I will equip the key sword, and it does not seem to do anything here. But I can actually meet the last philosopher here. And this is actually a really good place to grind currency. And also, because I don't know if I mentioned this, but because of the powers of Tiamat, the Holy Grail does not work here. So there's two reasons I might not go very far in this zone, and those are the Holy Grail doesn't work, and because the powers of Tiamat are not disrupted. There are a bunch of bosses in this area, and I can't defeat them. But I'll see if I can sneak far enough in to get the gold shield, which will make a lot of other things easier. So this is, behold the dimensional corridor, the closed-off space created by Tiamat, and I can go through that door below me, and that will get me out. It will drop me, I think, into the endless corridor. But as I said, there's bunches of bosses here. And bosses drop lots of money. So you can take a fortune fairy here and make tons. Below me is the zone's crucifix. And the Aegis shield is up and to the left. I don't remember if I need to go up first or left first. We're going to try left. But I may live to regret that. Because I can't flee, I also can't restore my life.
Is this a boss or a mini boss?
Mini boss. These are Tiamat's children. There are 11 of them? There might be 13 of them. There are many of them. Can I hit you from below? I can.
Are these the ones that are in the stone portraits?
No. The stone portraits... that went down instead of up. Stone portraits are the actual bosses of the game. So like Amphisbaena, Sekit, Elmac, all of them. So here is our last philosopher. I command you for reaching me, chosen one. I'm Phobos, one of the 4 philosophers. I'm the philosopher of life. The mother's power is to create life. In the past, there were those that sought this power, trying to imitate it. Tiamat, Nuwa. None could match the power of the mother. None could match the mother. The mother's power cannot be obtained from the secret elixir of life. The elixir is in the hands of a pure and mischievous spirit. You must visit her. So this is referencing a clue. We've seen several clues to this effect, but I think it's about forging the elixir of life. So I have to pick one of 3 spirits to... he'll explain it in a moment. I'll double back on that. Okay, so recite to her, the mischievous innocent spirit, the incantation of life, birth. To those that trick you, recite the incantation of eternal rest, death. So there are 3 spirits in the Tower of Ruin, and you have to say birth to one of them using the djed pillar, it's a spell, and death to the others. The mother's power cannot be attained unless you have the true secret elixir. So if you do that, you can get an elixir nearby, but it's a different color depending on which one you select. And I think I've solved this puzzle, but again, I haven't used the elixir for anything, so it's possible I've got that part of it wrong as well. I will ask him not to repeat it, and I will go ahead and verify he doesn't say the same thing again. And life and death should appear here. Yes, so now I can read these. I've learned the mantra birth and the mantra death. I can't show you that yet because I actually don't even have the mantra software. To the one who dares challenge Tiamat, if thou survives, I shall grant an opportunity. An opportunity to an opportunity to obtain the secret treasure that slipped through thy fingers. I shall await thee beyond the boundaries of time. I have no clue what that means. It sounds like an opportunity to solve a puzzle that you solved incorrectly previously, so I wonder if it's like another shot at the balancing the scales or something like that. Alright.
Oh, it sounded to me like
Something
Tiamat
that slipped through my fingers.
Tiamat has a time portal or time zone here. And so after you defeat Tiamat, then time will be back to normal. And then you can... I don't know, that all seemed the elixir of the life related to me.
Could be. Alright. So I got enough money to buy our jewel, so we'll do that after I try to snag this shield up here. Alright, this says, when the mother's power disappears, all will be destroyed. There's only one path to survival, that which has received the holy blessing. I don't know what that means either, but it's about defeating the mother, so it could come into play sometime tonight. Or probably, I'll be real, we're probably not going to wrap up tonight, but when we wrap up, should we wrap up? Alright.
Sounds to me like before you fight the mother, you have to do something so that you don't die.
Why didn't he jump away? No, jump away. Okay. Up here is the Aegis shield. Or it might be called the Angel shield? Yeah, that's probably what it's called.
There are 2 angel shields.
Where's the platforms? I don't know how to make them appear. That's interesting. They're not here. So maybe I can't collect this yet. Maybe I actually need to undo Tiamat's powers. Alright. So we're going to backtrack then, because this area is dangerous without undoing Tiamat's powers. Oh no, because the bosses are immortal. So they just keep coming back. And they're not easy. They're not hard either. You have to beat bunches of them at a time. There are sort of like 3 paths through this zone that go through a handful of bosses each, and you need to take each path once you undo Tiamat's power and defeat all the bosses along it. But anywho, we will depart this area for now. And right there, I believe, that is the first part of the mantra. They seem to be calling all the words mantras. I thought the mantra was the one spell that was the combination of words that would undo the mother or whatever. But I guess each individual piece is called the mantra, a mantra. But this is Marduk, the name of the child of the god who doth defy Tiamat. So Marduk is associated with Tiamat, the name of the root of all suffering, the one that brought the 11 demons upon us. Marduk. Chant these words. So we learned that mantra, and here's where I'm actually going to take a detour to make an association here. So I said I think that's the first mantra, and that's because where we are is the very beginning of the Eternal Corridor, Endless Corridor. So this is where I came in originally from the Mausoleum of Giants, and it appeared there. So I'm going to take us briefly back to the Temple of Sun, where the tablets are that I think are the clues to the location of the mantra, just to show you that I think there's a pretty strong correlation there. We examined all of these at the beginning of the last stream, but I'm going to do it again just to underscore because I feel they're very important. So this says, the first mantra is in the corridor, the entrance to the never-ending corridor. So it kind of makes sense why I'm making that association, right? And then all of these seem to be clues to other locations, like the Foot of the Twins, and I don't know what this one means necessarily, but we'll come back to, when we're ready to start looking for pieces of the mantra, we'll come back here and review all the tablets, which we should get to tonight, I suspect. But for now, we're going to continue to use the woman statue for things, now that we met all the bosses. Actually, let's go back, because I met the 4th philosopher. We'll do the last thing in the Shrine of the Mother, and then I will resume solving puzzles with the woman statue.
What about that guy?
We're going to fight him later. He's just chilling for now.
He doesn't seem in any hurry to hurt you.
He isn't in any hurry to hurt me. When we defeat the 8th boss, this zone is going to change. It's going to have a similar layout, but it's going to change slightly, and we will be able to fight him then. There we go. Last philosopher gated puzzle. Okay, so in here is a laptop, and this split gate that has been referred to by some of the clues we've seen so far. So the laptop says, "Who is it that reads this? Is it my son? I could only hope so. I have come this far, but the 4 philosophers did not choose me. I wasn't up to the task. I could not awaken the mother. I'm too old. Whoever is reading this, I pass the torch to you. The hidden treasure, the origin of life itself, lies here. Oh yeah, and remember to turn the power off once you finish reading." So this is on tape now because we're recording. This laptop actually turns off forever, so that's the last time we can read that clue. And it's very rare that you can't repeat a clue in this game. But I did want to get that before we change to the Shrine of the Mother, because when the Shrine of the Mother changed, that room goes away. In fact, that's where the Mother's Ankh is, I believe. So, as I said, we were going to do more Statue of the Woman puzzles, so we had a couple to do in this zone. One of which is, there's a picture of the Statue of the Woman here. So I'm going to reveal it to open that chest. And that chest is the map. Finally, we got the map of this zone. Over here is where we buy the jewel. So I will buy the jewel. Oops, I fall into an elephant. There's one more statue woman we want here, woman statue puzzle, which is this. Put that there, and that made an infinity symbol appear in the middle of this corridor. So I'm going to try to jump and use my item on it there, and I succeeded. I'm going to put on the Mulana talisman because, oops. So the dimensional key is the thing that breaks Tiamat's powers. So Tiamat's powers are now broken forever, so we can navigate that zone normally and actually defeat the bosses and stuff. There's something else I want from this zone, although I am badly injured. I'll proceed a little bit and see how it goes. But if I take another good hit, I'll probably turn back around. The other thing I want is, we tried to get it a previous attempt, but the boss wasn't present for reasons I didn't fully understand. So I'm going to go back and see if I can figure out why the boss wasn't there. And I'm also running low on weights a little bit. So that's where the boss of the zone is. So I want to get in there without getting squished. Where's the boss?
I feel like you're supposed to present something.
I should present something?
I thought a clue said you should present something.
Do you not have a golden key?
The golden key. Oh! Oh no. When was the last time I saved? We're gonna have to do a little bit again. Sorry.
That's not that bad.
It's not too bad, no. The golden key is in that chest, and the chest opens when you beat the boss. But I don't know why the boss isn't there for... It's something that's confusing me, actually.
And you're sure the golden key's in that chest?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because I swear that says take the golden key in hand and fight the boss.
Right, so the golden key is what we need to fight the boss of this zone.
Oh, this is a mini boss.
I'm sorry. I used the terms
Okay.
kind of loosely. There is a mini boss in there that guards the golden key, and that will let us get to the actual boss. Did I didn't buy the Ankh. That's what I missed. We'll do the rest of it, though. Oh, did it in one. Look at that.
Don't whip it.
That was
Nope.
probably a good plan. Okay, we'll just go back to the surface. Thanks. Thanks for trying to prevent me from... I'll go ahead and buy some weights while I'm here. We'll top up our life. But we really do need that boss to show up. What am I missing to get that boss to show up? Do shout if you see a tablet I haven't read, because we can now read all of them. Why aren't you here? What am I missing? Huge memorial depicting the Tree of Life. So the Cog of Souls is what activates the machine that makes life, but I don't know why this guy isn't here. Why aren't you here, guy? That's gonna be a problem, because that's what we need to do. Let's poke around this zone a little more, I guess? Maybe it involves reading certain tablets. I see a tablet up and to the left I haven't read. I see something interesting to the right here. Oh, look at that. That is a treasure I've never discovered before. Alright, this says the white opal represents joy. The meaning is infused into the gemstone. I believe that's something Chris has already translated for us. That is related to the puzzle that we just solved to get the whip. I know I do have to examine... I thought I only had to examine one of these statues. Maybe I have to examine all of them. Or maybe I have to read a particular tablet. Sometimes that's the case. Okay. Dance in this place, let's praise life. Alright, this is what I have to do. I have to do the dance here. There we go. That's gonna make the dude appear. Oops. I'm not where I thought I should be. I'm going backwards. Oh, I missed a jump. Dang it. Well, at this point, I should just loop or teleport. These mazes are kind of crazy. It's a wonder I can keep them straight ever.
Nice.
What'd you say, Chris? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
The teleport feature is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you don't, once you climb the Tower of the Goddess, you don't have to do it again. You can just teleport to the top.
That is true. They were thoughtful because some of their puzzles are so very esoteric. They were thoughtful making sure that you could get anywhere in the game within like a minute. So I do super appreciate that. You better be there, boss. I'm banking on you being here. There we go.
Looking at it.
Or at least trying to. Do you have to hit the jewel?
Yeah, kind of.
Shoot the core.
He's really not threatening if you're patient, and also he falls over sometimes. Like, he's not a tough boss, for sure. And now he appears to be stuck in the wall, so I'll take it. Okay, so now we got the golden key, pochette key. That was the word I was looking for the other day. I said planchette. That's wrong. The pochette key. So, with the pochette key, we can go to the Chamber of... Well, let me go back to briefly the Chamber of Extinction. I don't know if I can get the mantra yet, or the mantra software, but it's in here, so I will check. I think I might have been able to get it after I placed the bone. But I was waiting till the zone was lit. Okay, is this lit up? It is not lit up. But there are a few places I haven't been here yet. Okay, it says, this great mother slumbers at the center of this world. Lay the dragon bone to rest there. Thou shalt then be permitted to stand in the mother's presence. Let the map guide its placement. Oh, I think I need to go outside to actually get that software. But I will finish the backtracking here, because there is our crucifix. Oh, that looks like pot, but it's not.
Is there a front world, back world crucifix, or only one side?
I'll have to get back to you on that. I haven't... Well, here's another life up. Okay, that's more than I thought we would have. So there's one on the front here, and we saw one on the back, so there's one on each side. Yeah. Okay, there the key goes down. It says nothing. I'm glad I came here. I forgot I needed to do this step. That was totally random and very efficient accidentally. Okay, there's something I didn't read. I don't know how I did that. That was an interesting little hop. And it says, a large crucifix beneath the land beyond the guard of the god of destruction. This large crucifix shall summon Palenque. Okay. It's referring to some of the puzzles we just solved.
Palenque was the clay guy, I think.
Palenque is the boss of this area, who we are going to fight very soon. Yeah, I didn't read that. It says there's no light up ahead. We know that. Alright, that's all I wanted to do. Now I actually need to go to the Inferno Cavern. I'm going back to that zone by way of the Inferno Cavern. It also occurred to me when I was reviewing the video where we were playing around with the statue in this zone, the one that I think relates to the mantra clue. I thought I correctly identified the zone that would appear on top of that zone on the map, but I think I misidentified it when we were playing. So my test may have been invalid. I don't know if it's a useful test to do, but something we can consider once we get stuck again. Actually, I should have brought a weapon fairy. It was silly for me not to. I'm gonna go grab one.
I thought the same thing while we were doing it, but then when I reviewed the video, I thought you did it correctly.
Okay, well then maybe between the two of us, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
And again, I have the software that would let me get the fairy without putting effort into it, but I'm only going to need weapon fairies and healing fairies going forward. They're the easiest ones to get, so I'm not going to bother with it. Let's see how awful this makes us because I set that up. Oh my gosh, come on. Really?
Yes, really. Go look up how to do the fairies.
Okay. Well, we'll have to figure it out, but we can do that. So it involves using the miracle. I have to take some stuff off. I'll take off Deathby. I don't actually think it does anything. What is this? Future game development software. I do need. That's the teleport spell. So it involves Miracle Witch and some other software. I'm betting the weapon fairy we bounce. Yeah, that adds up. Let's see what that did. Yeah, we got a weapon fairy. So Miracle Witch and Bounce are weapon fairies. I'll leave Bounce on. I guess I didn't need to turn any of that off. So back to the Inferno Cavern. We now have a weapon fairy. Oh, wait. Cred. I made another mistake because we have no bombs. I need some bombs. I saw we could purchase bombs in the Tower of Ruin. I recall they were quite expensive, though. There's
40?
the Tower of Ruin. That's Tower of Ruin. I think they're 200.
Oh. You can read that later, since you have a fairy, but you haven't read it yet.
Aha, 110. That's not terrible.
1 gold short.
Well, I only need 1. Because I'm going to use the weapon fairy to do it. And I will go back to the Inferno Cavern. The last gold we'll want to spend, there's an item I can buy, I think it costs 400, so we'll keep our eye out for that. I'll be able to buy, I think it's the Bible, which makes you immune to bats, naturally. Oof, that was kind of close, actually. Alright, so I have 1 Ankh. I will use here. And I have to equip the Pochet key quickly. Why isn't it? Okay, there we go. To turn on the flying machine. And then I will equip the bombs so that my weapon fairy will throw them at Palenque. Dog is very talkative tonight.
I got 2. They talk to each other.
That's funny. Oh gosh.
My other microphone is more picky, so I don't have to worry about it usually. This one's better.
Weapon fairy's gone, so I'm gonna manually do the rest of this fight. Hopefully he's almost done. There we go. Well, that went a lot smoother than our last boss.
Well done.
So I'm gonna pop back to the surface because we need some. I guess we don't need life, but I would like to buy some weights. I forget that they refill your life after you beat a boss. It's very nice of them. Okay, but that actually lets us. Let's see. How do I get? I gotta go through the Tower of Ruin, or the Tower of the Gods, rather. We're gonna go through the 7 Spirit door now. Because we have defeated 7 bosses.
If you get a chance, where you bought the bombs was an unread tablet.
Oh, yes, that's a good reminder. Let me continue this thought, but remind me when we wrap up what we're doing. And I say, I'm gonna go blah 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 next. Oh, there's a tablet I can read. It says, in the place where the god of creation resides, there's a jewel shop located where life springs forth. So that's a clue to where to locate the jewel we just purchased moments ago. Okay, back to Chamber of Birth. Now we can go through there. And we shall. Excellent. This took us where I thought it was going to. That's what I wanted. That tablet says there's a potion that makes the large spirit visible. Seek the righteous spirit. So I think this is referring to the elixir puzzle again. And I think the elixir is something that makes the spirit of the mother visible. I'm gonna go here. Oops. Okay, and I'm not going to teleport back, but I am going to list one of the mantra clues because I think it refers to this location. It says, let me find the right one. The third mantra is on the path leading outside at the side of Hell's Gatekeeper. So this path is going to take us outside, and I think these two bosses, they're called like Horsehead and something, are the Gatekeepers of Hell. So I think that refers to that location. Over here I need to make this statue mad.
So there is another clue that I translated a little while ago. Wisdom is buried within the wall. Hold high the No,
go ahead.
Hold high the emblem of proof before the palace guarded by Hell's Gatekeeper. Glowing letters will shine through the darkness. The wisdom is, in fact, the virtual wise man, the keeper of the mantra.
Right. So we're going to get a Magatama jewel. We're going to hold it right at that location that I said. So that also references Hell's Gatekeeper. So I think it's a pretty good match.
Okay.
Nuwa sleeps in the last pyramid of the burning land. A philosopher blocks the path. So now we're back outside. There's some hidden money here. That's why I'm looking. I don't remember precisely where it was. Here it is. Let's see if I can do this right. I need to use bombs to do it. Nice. We almost got our 400.
At the rate you got it from beating up the scorpion lady, you should just go back there.
That's true. Well, she's mortal now, so the next time I beat her will be the last time. The last jewel lies within the jewel glows red from within the key to the Wonder what that means. Lies within something. The words are short. More treasure here. Alright, we're gonna do a Mega Man box puzzle here. Poorly, apparently. Ah, shucks. Ah, shucks again.
I knew this game was Mega Man.
Oh, come on. I need you to come out there. I guess I'm doing that the wrong way. I need to go for the lower one. Or... Dang it. Dang it.
It's nice that spikes aren't instant death.
Yeah, that would be Mega Man.
There we go. Nope, I missed it. Come on.
Why did you do
Delay
that?
even longer. 1, 2, 3. Dang it. Alright, we're going back to the surface. Oh boy.
You need Rush Jet.
I do. Thankfully, I've crossed the last threshold where my life restores a little bit faster. So we do have to, I think, run through that entire sequence again. I don't think there's a faster way to get there. Until we get to the other side. Well, I got hit by it. That's something.
Unlike Mega Man, I don't think the timing persists to the next screen transition.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pause here for a second. This is the Statue of Kidnap, and I'm going to call out another clue to the mantra. This clue is a lone snake. No, this is a different clue. It's not a mantra clue. Apologies. The clue is a lone snake stands among spikes. It is the snake that protects enchanted words. It protects enchanted words hidden by giants. So I think that refers to this location. It seems like a lone snake among spikes, right? And there's also very clearly a dais behind this statue, but I can't get to that dais, even from the other side. In fact, I can't jump up to the location from the other side. So I don't know what that means, but something is significant here. But I will move on and just remember this location for later. We will solve a puzzle here of some kind. So I'm back in the Tower of Ruin. Let me upper part. No, that's the worst thing to have possibly happened. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
so very
too
sad.
fast to see things got you.
Yeah. All right. To the one who has come this far, face the last trial. The mother's wish can no longer be granted. Where does this go? I've already been in here, so I fell down. I have to redo that. Why is there a wait here? Oh, that opens that up. I guess I didn't go through here before.
That platform to the right seemed weird. Like, what's that?
So
platform
this is where the elixir of life comes out.
Oh, okay.
It says, I'll read that. A statue portraying a goddess holding the medicine of life, similar to elixir of life. And here, these things, I'm going to just kill it, but these things are the three spirits. So there's a symbol that corresponds to the spirit in the middle. And I think the clue that we saw in the Pyramid of the Woman lets us know that the mischievous spirit is actually the fairies on the far left. So they're the ones I need to cast life to, and I need to cast death to the others. So this clue is identify the seductress, identify those who are truly pure. So over here are spirits that actually shoot stuff at you but don't cause damage, which I think means that they're the mischievous spirits, but also this symbol matches a clue we've seen. And I will demonstrate that later, but unfortunately because I fell down without...
Is that a save point?
It was not one I could get to.
Okay.
This is an area we've been to before. So
That tablet up there.
I can't get to that either.
Okay.
I wanted to... there was the reason I was disappointed I fell is because I could make a ladder from this zone back to that area, but unfortunately we're going to have to go the long way again through the spikes again.
Another previously translated tablet is a Yaxi, who seduces men, and Dakini, who dances seductively.
Yep, that is also referring to that puzzle. And again, I think I have the right solution, but I don't know what to do with the elixir of life, so I can't say it with 100% certainty.
Why did you close off that path earlier? What did that accomplish you?
What path did I close off?
Two screens ago, you read a tablet and then triggered something, and the whole path had blocks that came down and closed it off.
I think it opened a path to the right, but I honestly don't know. It might not have done anything. It might have just been a trap. I do some things out of habit, you know, knowing that they have relevance later. I guess, I have a lamp of time charge. I guess I can fire it to play the part safe with the fish that I can't see. Oh, shucks. Dang it! That felt pretty good. Oh, I can jump right back up there. Well, that's definitely the easier way to do this.
Nope.
Wait
Give
for a
it
3
6
count.
count. 1,000. Alright. That's
3 or 6! Oh my gosh, that's so different. I'm actually counting to 4.
Wait.
Alright, we got through. So I As I said, I'm going to do this for safety. Slow them fishies down. See, I would have jumped into that one. That would have been bad. I'm going to scan those runes there. And they say, the angry snake, Musushu, child of Tiamat, is the strongest demon. It stands protected among the 4 pillars. The giant lion Ugulu, the poisonous snake Ushum, the rabid dog Urmahulu, and the storm demon Umu Dubratu. Awaken the deceased souls in this order. This is an important clue. So I will ask you to repeat this to me in a few minutes. Voice, tail, body, and wings.
Yep. I translated that one's too. Ugalup's body, Umahulu's voice, Umadabitru's wings, and Ushum's tail.
Okay, good job. Now we can... to the one who challenges Nuwa to battle, the one who drives a wedge into the mother, she rests that thou art the chosen one, we pray. So now that I can get back here easily, I'm going to return to the surface. Top off my life because we're about to fight another mini-boss. But that should kick off the cascade of just finishing everything up. Still taking longer than I thought. I guess I'm just bad at estimating. Alright, full life. We're actually going to access that from the Tower of the Goddess.
And reading the tablet where you bought bombs.
Yes, I should have done that. I guess I can do that now. That would be in the Tower of Ruin. In fact, I think there's several. Where's the Tower of Ruin? It's a front side zone. No, it's not. It's a backside zone. I don't know why I can't ever see this one. There it is. Because it kind of looks like a different zone. I think there's multiple tablets here that I can read now that I couldn't before, and that is one of them. This says, too quick for the eye, that which continues to move even after time has been stopped. Defeat the unseen enemy, and the elixir of life shall be bestowed upon me. So that indicates that the puzzle I solved by beating up those flying fish things had to do with getting the elixir of life. Oh,
it did, but you didn't get anything from it.
I didn't. It probably unlocked something in that zone I was just in. That's all right. I can read that tablet. I feel like there's another tablet here I can't read. I'll just poke around for a second and see if I can find it. Read that one. I think that's a double translation. Yeah, I've already read that. Alright, I was mistaken. Okay, back to the Tower of the Goddess. There is a tablet here I haven't read. I can go read. Tablet is this one here. And it says Rusali, this is the one you're translating. Rusali, who likes to play pranks, Yaxi, who seduces men, Takini, who dances seductively. There's only one with a pure heart. I'm going to go ahead and grab a fairy here. The fairy I grab is a life fairy. It's nice. It probably revealed this. This was probably covered by something.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna fight Nuwa.
Wielding the mystic tire iron.
I remember her being really easy, so she's probably nearly dead. There we go.
They said she was the toughest of them all.
Well, she's not. Alright, so now we have the djed pillar, which means we can cast spells. Where's the Magatama jewel? We didn't get the Magatama jewel. That's what I thought I was getting there. That's an interesting conundrum. Let me think about that a little. While we think about that, I will return to... Where will I return to? I will return to the Temple of Moonlight.
If you were out of ideas, I'd go look for the second mantra, the twins' feet.
Well, we can also now go into Tiamat's zone and start beating the bosses, but I don't think the Magatama jewel's in there.
Seems promising.
Oops. Oh no, I am badly injured. Let's get some life, and then we'll do this again. Where the frick was the Magatama jewel?
Show the jewel of the elder. The one you got.
The pillar?
Or whichever thing.
That there thing you're holding, that's called the djed pillar. Infuse it with the power of words, and it will show you their true worth. I guess I have no idea what it's used for. Well, it probably changes the words into power. Maybe you use it to chant spells? There's, I get something for having the angel shield. I bet it's the vessel though. Where the flip is the Magatama jewel? Anywho, I was going to the Temple of Moonlight. We were going to cash in our money for the Bible. Our last passive item. Gosh darn it, I did the same thing. Well, I'm nothing if not consistent.
Your new whip is pretty cool. It kills those scorpions or spiders or whatever in a single hit.
Yep. It is handy. I mean, solving that puzzle correctly involves finding, I don't know, half a dozen tablets, maybe more. So, but it's a worthwhile prize.
There's a thing you haven't read up there.
I haven't read. Yep, I will go read that. I can't get there from here, but I will go.
There's another one.
In a bit. So this says, oops, it says, the Guardians protect something else. There will be a wedge there. 8 wedges will give the form to the soul. That's more about striking the wedges and making the mother's soul appear. Okay, so this puzzle is, let's see if I can do this right. I don't think I can do anything in here. I need to blow up those ledges over there with bombs. There we go. But that's going to be a shop, and if I remember the price correctly, we're going to buy our Bible here. It is 400. Scriptures. Okay, it's not a Bible, it's scriptures. But now I'm immune to bats. And our entire passive inventory is full.
Looks like there's one more seal to get.
It does kind of look that way. It also looks like I missed a weapon, which I always found interesting. I don't think there's another seal, though. I don't know about another weapon. So I'm going to read that tablet you just pointed out, which I do by teleporting to the Temple of the Woman, or the... I'll talk to Mulbrook, see what she has to say. That ocarina you have, actually, isn't that the philosopher's ocarina? Ah, the philosophers are finally awake. My role here may soon come to an end. Need me to repeat. I'm actually going to talk to her a few times, see if she reminds me of anything having to do with the Magatama jewel. The fourth children had the bodies of fish so that they could survive the land under the sea. As they were fish, they did not have the ability to fly. They had inherited the civilization of the children's past, but once they passed their knowledge on to the fifth children, they lost their purpose. Oh, she's still talking about fish. Thanks. There's money here. I guess I don't need more money. I've bought everything, so I'm not going to sweat it.
Do it anyway.
Well, I
Too
just
late.
teleported. Sorry. So this tablet says, the sigil of the spirit that controls life. So this is the sigil, and you can verify. Probably you'll have to look at the video, review the footage to do this. This is the sigil that appears in front of the fairies, and not the other two. The other two are subtly different. So I think this is indicating that this is the one you chant life to, and the other two you chant death to. There's also a tablet up and to the left I can go read. Not that one, I have already read that, but... up here. This is the clue about all of the weights, which we've already read.
You're immune to bats.
That's true. Anyway, Chris translated this one already. We already solved the puzzle, but the joyful heart is 20, the eloquent heart is 44, the sincere heart is 50, the blissful heart is 63, the pure heart is 70, the passionate heart is 81, and the affectionate heart is 99. Every heart has a weight. So I did not recall where the Magatama jewel is in that time. Let me think about what we can actually do. Let's go get the shield by beating up some of Tiamat's children. Probably should do this with a fairy and or with some more life than I've got, but hey, we'll just wing it. Hit points.
If you're away from a life refill, you're fine.
We'll see. Hopefully, that's the plan.
You should probably pick up the life refills then.
Maybe farm a bat. Too late.
Boy. Perfect. 3 shall be lit, The light is dependent upon the number of lives the living children have. I think this is a clue to getting the shield. I think I have to complete each of the paths to make Deus appear in their zones. So I think those 3 were actually one path. I think that is now complete.
Well, that's a new ladder.
So this guy's the voice, by the way. See if it's Urmuhululu's room. Yeah, one of those appeared. Okay, so I have to beat 11 children, and I should be able to get the Aegis shield. Oops, that was not a good thing.
It's this guy's body, I bet.
It's not this one.
Is this Ugalup's room?
It is not.
Oh. Or it might be Ushum's tail then.
These guys just move in a fixed pattern. I don't remember the patterns really well, so I'm going to have to sort of wing it a little bit. Dang it. Oh no, I angered the thing. Oh no. Oh no, I've angered another one.
How do you anger things?
You use your weapon near them.
Oh.
Okay, that's not a place I can be safely. That's him. Get that one close. I am going to scan here because the other part of the audio software is written here. Let's see, there's no boss here.
Use your infinity staff.
Oh, this guy's gonna be tough.
Heal. Don't risk it.
Yeah. Thank
is
you,
it?
Shane. It's good advice. I'm backtracking.
Infinity symbol.
This is the infinity symbol references the fact that this is Tiamat's room, and these lights light up as I defeat Tiamat's children. And when they are all lit, the Ankh will appear. Oh, I got another one of those already. Maybe I only have to defeat certain bosses to make them appear.
Don't get retribution.
Oh, there's the third one. I got him. Nice. Alright, I just shield acquired. That's good. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't teleport here. Hoof it back. But that was a good investment. Oh no, I can't get back. I actually have to fight my way through that boss. That's annoying.
Don't die.
That's a good plan. I just have to figure out how to do that. I suppose I could... Maybe I should grind up for some life. That's probably a good call. Rather than waste doing all that over again. Would you please stop? Thank you. Riveting streaming gameplay. Thankfully, the life they drop is pretty substantial at this point.
I didn't know it changed. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think it's based on the enemy.
One more should do it.
I would really like it to be you. Yay! Okay, let's see if we can beat this boss, who is not easy.
Ridley.
The wings.
Well, we're trading hits. I think I'll win the war of attrition. But I'm glad I got my life up. There we go.
Whose room?
This is Umu Dubratu. That's the wings.
Yep.
I'm going to take the Angel Shield to... I'm going to take it to a location in the Chamber of Birth, but the one that I can only access from going through the Tower of Goddess. I think there's a couple of tablets I haven't read in there, which I can read while I'm passing through as well. There's a tablet I have read. These two rooms are rooms I don't spend a lot of time in. There is the crucifix there. That which continues without end. It is birth, it is death. Because those swords show up. Oh gosh, and they kill me.
You just saved, though.
I did! I did. Maybe I should top off my life. I should.
You know, it'd be funny about waiting for the words to appear is if you have to die and wait for continue to appear.
That would be quite the
Interesting. Interesting. But then I'd be dead, but maybe.
Well, at the same time, there's no monsters in that room, so it doesn't matter.
There are two ants, and there's lava as well.
Okay. I mean, if it was easy, you would have figured it out already. So I'm just trying to think outside the
No,
box.
no, I appreciate it. I totally agree with that. I mean, I can't even figure out that you're supposed to hang on the column to knock it over. Well, that went a lot more smoothly. What I can do is, because I don't need to, well, I guess it doesn't actually make a difference. I'm saying I don't need to linger to read the tablet, but time does not pass when you are reading, so that's not relevant to that experience. Alright, so now I have the angel shield, so I can approach this laser. And I can get this object, which, as I thought, was the vessel, which is what I would use to fill. I guess we can do that now. We would use that to fill, get the air quotes elixir of life. We'll go do that.
This is the wrong one.
So when you're talking about chanting birth at one, you said you chant death at the other two, but the clue says you only chant death at the one who deceives.
Is that so? Not one, not ones?
That's the... Let me see where I wrote that down.
Well, maybe that's something I've been doing wrong this whole time.
Power in the hands of an innocent spirit, recite to her birth. Recite to the deceiver death.
I got a key fairy. That's useless. Whoops.
I swear he's right though. The one we read tonight said the other two. Oh no, it was a philosopher who said the other two.
Looking at the philosopher. Yeah, okay. Even better, yeah. No, that is what the philosopher said. Recite to her birth, to the deceiver death.
Okay.
Okay, so I think this is that may change. Well, maybe you just solved the problem we're having. So, oh shit, I don't have the mantra software, so I can't recite spells yet. I need the Magatama to get the mantra software. Where the fuck is it? Pardon me, YouTube. This is not for kids stream.
They're imploring Flark.
Yeah.
Where, Flark? Where is it?
I felt like I was going to get it up here, and I got the djed pillar.
What's on the far right?
On the right was kind of nothing. It was just a passage down and some text.
Did Shane take notes for anything that said where the Magatama jewel would be?
No, the philosophers talk about the wedges was the first time I wrote Magatama Jewel.
Actually, there was mention of a wedge when fighting Nuwa. I don't know. I feel
Right.
we
So, like,
understand
I don't know what
are.
striking the wedge means. I have a theory it has something to do with casting the spell that correlates to the boss at the appropriate spot. And the wedges, again, here I can show you what the wedges are. I'm sorry, I was looking at my notes, that's why I paused. The wedges are, if I go to the Shrine of the Mother, there are these sort of reliefs of the major game bosses. Like, that's Bahamut's relief here. See, it's Bahamut's wedge. So I know what those are. Those are those things that are here.
Oh,
There's
a tablet
a
read.
tablet I haven't read. It says, when this land awakens, a wall will appear here. This is the wall of your calling. Those who lend their power must use all their strength to open it. And that's a clue that a way is going to get blocked by a wall in this land when I complete a lot of puzzles. When I beat the final boss. I'm sorry, when I beat the 8th boss. And I need to enlist the help of the fairies to open it. Yeah, run around this zone a little more. Say, like, here's Palenque's Wedge. See if there's more tablets I haven't read. I mean, there's definitely a lot of tablets I haven't read. You can sort of work backwards in the zone from later to earlier, because there's none in the early zones, but there are
Below you.
a handful in the later zones. Actually, that's a normal tablet I never read. Look at that. How do I get there?
You just take the ladders down from the other room?
I don't think they went all the way down, did they?
I thought they did,
Just
but
straight left.
this seems fine. I'm also under the impression you can destroy that thing in the middle there.
The 4 philosophers have attained immortal bodies by means of an ancient technique. What thing in the middle?
Directly above you, and if you go to the right, directly above you again. That thing. To your... Go right. Go right more. Stop. That thing above you. I assume you can just destroy it.
It's a pot. That thing?
Yeah, so I assume that in the other room you could have gone down with the ladders and destroyed the pot and gotten there.
There's no ladder to this part.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed that I'm having a brain fart about it. We were making
Oh,
such good
I-
progress.
Again, if we're supposed to help you figure out clues later, we have to figure out this one too.
Did I open... Interesting. Did I open the chest to the left here? I don't think I did, because the zone needs to change. So maybe I don't get the Magatama Jewel until I beat Tiamat.
Immune to bats.
I did, but there is a lever there. And I opened the chest, so that lever's not going to do me any good.
What if it does something else?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna defeat Tiamat anyway. Like, at any moment, I could head back to that zone and beat some more bosses, and that is sort of the path forward.
Go do it then. Go beat Tiamat.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to the Chamber of Extinction because is it the Chamber of Extinction? Or is the Labyrinth of the Twins?
I still think if you ever go to Labyrinth of the Twins, you should go look at the feet.
Well, so that's the next clue to the mantra, the second mantra, and I don't know what that one means. So we can go to the Labyrinth of the Twins. We can go to the lower part of the Labyrinth of the Twins here. My theory is, because this zone's called the Twins Labyrinth, and I think, and I can't say with certainty because it's a double-sized zone, which means the front and the back are both appear on the map simultaneously. And I don't know which part is the front, and I don't know which part is the back. Actually, I know only where the teleport locations are. So this is the back, where I am now.
Okay.
And the other teleporters are on the front. So my guess is the front is the entire left side, and the back is the entire right side. I can't be certain of that, though. So my theory to the interpretation of that clue, where the foot of the twins... I'll read the exact clue to you, because I have it handy. The second mantra is at the foot of the twins, at the tip of the feet that connects the two. I think it's related to the rooms that are immediately to my left, because that's where the two labyrinths meet. But I don't know how to do anything interesting while there.
Take a look at it.
Things start to fall apart for me.
I mean, it could just be that you've gotten the first mantra, so now you just go there and you get the second one.
Sure. I could fall down there at the tip, so I'm now stuck down here, so I'll have to teleport in order to get out. But
Really?
well,
I mean, there is a.
I can go
there's a
through
way
this
here.
door, but I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna.
never mind.
tip of the feet that connects the two. The tip of the feet.
Kind of tip man shall pass.
And here's a
Don't forget,
little
you'll get squished.
twin guy. Ah, shit. There's a little twin statue relief above the right side here, but it doesn't look significant. And that shows up, like you said, so I can't get back to the right now. But this is like the tip of the feet that connects the two is like here, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
don't-
that giant glowing pillar is probably the tip of your feet.
So how do I extract a mantra from it?
I mean, the first mantra just showed up. You
Yeah,
didn't
that's
have
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Tip of the feet that connect the two.
Now, I could be off base about this clue. It could be something else. Like there's bunches of statues of the twins around here. The twins are conjoined snakes, right? Like if you look at the twin statue I have in my inventory, there's snakes that are joined at the tail. Snake people that are joined at the tail.
Snakes don't have feet.
That's true. So here's a statue of one twin. And there's a
Two and one.
there's a statue of the twins near the entrance, in the front part. This is where you fall into the zone from the Temple of Sunlight. So there's a statue of the hero of the first generation, of the first children, rescuing the twins. So here's a statue of the twins.
Are you currently...
Does have feet.
What?
Show it a pillar.
I could show it the Jed pillar. Yeah. I could cast Marduk there if I could get the mantra. Like right now, I can't cast any spells, and that might be relevant to solving some of these clues. I
Yeah.
need the Magatama to do that. So there's another statue of the twins.
Same
This
one
is the
facing
mirror.
the other
Well,
direction.
yeah, it's the other side of it.
You think you're in the front side of the twins layer right now,
I think
right?
this is the front. Yeah, you can tell because the numbers are right side, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's what I was gonna say too.
But I don't know. Like there aren't numbers in every zone, so there could be like weird mixes of them, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that they're split evenly left and right.
It would make sense, being twins and all, that they would be equally shaped.
So that's those statues that connect the two, and there might even be more statues of them around that I'm not even thinking of. Like the statue of Neptune.
It's got something at the bottom.
Well, it's a door. It's a dude that says something. He talks about how to fight Baphomet.
Probably not a mantra in there then. Reminds me, we did have that one room behind the weapons boss, which was just a scream and
Yep.
empty.
That is true.
Maybe just poke back in there and see if anything has changed. But let's get as far as possible before that, in case it's something late that triggers it.
Okay.
So you should do the Tiamat stuff.
All right. Well, let's go do some more Tiamat stuff then, which we do by. We can teleport straight there.
Oh, you're full on life. Go beat up some guys.
So right and upper. But I'll go right. I think right was an easy path.
Ooh, a readable tab. Oh,
This says, obtain the dimensional key, the place that eternally connects the place where life is born with no end. Thrust infinity there. So that's a clue to how we got the dimensional key. That is the thing that broke Tiamat's powers. So this is the body. Facing the wrong way. There we go. Dang it. Took a lot of damage there. And this is not here. That's on the way out. Shucks. There are a lot of tablets in here. Maybe they'll clue us in. All right. Road to Treasure. So this shows us where the last life extension is. It's in this zone, but you actually have to use a you have to ignore a boss briefly to get it. So this is a picture of the split tower, and the thing on the left is the vessel, presumably containing the elixir of life. The thing on the right, I think, is going to be the what do you call it? The thing I use to teleport.
Holy Grail?
The Holy Grail, thank you. So I think both of those are part of the final puzzle in some way. Money I don't need. That's down here.
He's easier than I thought he'd be.
Yeah, that's why I was face teching him, but we get a surprise boss on the way out. So. The one I said that was the tail and then didn't show up. This is the tail!
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
This guy has a couple of set patterns. Dang it.
And then he just died of boredom. You didn't even hit him when he died. I didn't see that, right?
I did. Well, I hit him and he dies a little bit after you last hit. Let's see. Backtrack a little to top off my life. I guess I can get to the save point. I may as well touch it. Come on, somebody drop something. Anybody? Bueller? can review what the philosopher says. To those that trick you, recite the incantation, those that trick you.
Okay, that is plural.
This is not the way I want to go. I'm going to go right and up.
If those that trick you refer to the fairies who are deceiving you by launching harmless attacks.
Like I said, I'm not certain I've got it right. Alright, 2 left. Which means, do I have a lamp of time? Okay. And I just touched the save point?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm actually going to face this boss, try to get him to boost me up to the upper platform there with one of his attacks. That attack, and I blocked it accidentally. Dang it. I needed to hit right about here to do this. There's a couple of ways to do it. You can do it... Oh, that's too close. You can do it as a damage boost, which is the quick way, but it's inconsistent. Oh, I don't have the thing equipped. I do have it equipped. I don't know why I didn't use it there. Shucks. Alright, we're going to actually load so that we can do that again. It is faster.
And the reason you had to load is because you used your 1 charge.
Yeah, correct. It's that in that room above us, and I'm going to go for it, is the last life upgrade. I don't know if that's far enough. Let's find out. Okay, it worked. Now I need to get damaged and fall left here. Okay, that worked. And now I just have to very carefully do some jumping that I fudged up.
You can make that all the way across.
I definitely cannot. Oh, I can. How about that?
Definitely can't.
Believe in yourself.
Or believe in the me that believes in you.
Okay. Alright. Nice. Last life up. Right, this boss is actually kind of easy when you actually fight him.
And if you defeat this boss without doing that, you've lost that life up.
Cannot get
forever.
that life up. That's correct. Maybe that's the treasure you can have another shot at. But that one clue made it seem like was a thing. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to hit this guy.
Throw bombs.
Ninja stars.
Use items.
Yeah, I definitely could. I don't actually have very many of those. That's funny. What else can I hit him with?
Chakra.
Chakrams.
Yeah, that's all of that.
That one didn't work nearly as well as I thought it would.
I'll switch to it traditional way. Which is not that for sure. It's that.
Flare gun.
That's true, I can hit him from below. Maybe, maybe not. Not very effectively, it seems.
Is that the no damage noise?
Yeah. I have to hit him in the head, I think. Oh, I fell. Really did a double attack. Careful.
You're in trouble.
I'll just play it real cautious. I'll go for the single hits and maybe he always does a double. Maybe I should wait for the double. What am I getting stuck on the right there? I can't even tell.
A little pit. You keep falling below this.
Okay, fine. You're a jerk. That's risky. I was gonna throw a bomb at him, but it might hit me. Do a double. Thank you. Do a double. Do a double. Dang it. Double? See if you can figure out if there's a way to tell if we'll do a double. He's got my number, that's for sure.
Well,
Seems to me like you could chase him after he leaves here, get one hit, and then be behind him on the other side.
I would just stay here until he does.
I'm comfortable with the other thing, so. Oh gosh, careful. Do a double. Dang it.
When he leaves this spot, follow him, get one hit on the head, and then you'll be underneath him on the other side.
Do a double. Thank you. Now die soon. I command it. Double. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't want to jump to, like, hitting him hits the hardest. If I bump into him once, I'm gonna die.
Well, if anything goes wrong, you'll die.
I might be able to take another one of his shots. I might not.
Nice.
There we go. Fine, we're fine. Alrighty. We're not out of the woods, actually. We still have to get back to the save point.
Is there any reason to dodge his water attack?
It screws with your jumping,
Okay.
so I'm avoiding it just so my jumping isn't weird while I'm trying to dodge things.
Never mind.
I think I have to go back this way. Which is, there's a ninja down here. Don't you screw me, ninja. Stay away. Okay, we made it.
Phew.
So in the room where you were fighting him, there was a little divot in the floor that you kept falling into.
Yeah, I think it's imperfect collision with the thing that that closes it off.
Oh, okay. So it's not actually like a clue, like go do something there.
I don't think so. There are other places where you can get like some weird busted collision like that. I'm gonna top off, and then we're gonna solve the clue that is related to the body parts. The body, the tail, the wings, and the blah, blah, blah. You'll have to tell me the order of that.
Bane will. I forgot to write it down.
Voice, tail, body, wings.
so this was the voice. So actually, I lied. This is something I can use the keyblade for. Activate voice, please. Voice activating. Voice was the first one, you're sure?
Awaken souls in this order: voice, tail, body, wings.
Isn't soul awakening?
What's the name of this room?
This is Urmurulu's room.
Okay.
A symbol should light up in the middle of the screen here.
And why is the Keyblade the answer?
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, it should just attack. That doesn't make sense. I think that's how you awaken spirits. Oh, there's a ninja. That's what's going on. Die. Oh, no. Oh no. Come here, ninja. Where are you at, ninja? We're gonna... There we go. Now we'll try that. No? Why is it doing it?
Something about touching the symbols. I see two matching ones at top and their others are diagonal.
I do not know why this is not happening. He should be awakening. Did I not kill... Maybe I need to kill... I thought I killed all of Tiamat's children. Let me check.
There was one light that wasn't lit, but I feel that...
I think it's the last one. I think that's right. I think the last light is the one...
So, to awaken spirits, it says turn left, swing, turn right, swing. So is it one left and one right?
Maybe. Maybe I need to do that.
You do the dance.
I did the dance a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, the dance is 3 left, 3 right.
And then jump.
Although my notes were shorthand, so that may not be the actual instructions.
Then left and right. Up.
There you go.
Now, left and right is part of the dance I want to add. Alright. So, what's after...
Voice, tail, body, wings.
Okay, so these are wings. Way out of position.
Oh, and I get the last clue. The, to awaken spirits, the key is the weapon in your hand or something like that.
I see.
Voice, tail, body, wings.
Correct.
Okay, so this is tail. Oh, it's so easy.
Just like hanging off a statue.
Yeah, you guys are finding the shortcuts to all the things I kind of solved. This is body. Body. There we go.
You're gonna make mushu soup.
Mushu soup. My favorite.
Yep. Wow.
Alright, all of Tiamat's children are defeated, and we have the Ankh. Now, we face Tiamat, who is the toughest boss in the game by a lot. And I probably only have time for actually one attempt tonight, if we're going to call it at 10, but I'm going to go get a weapon fairy to do this.
The Ankh is the red stone, right?
The red jewel, the Ankh is the thing that appeared. The red jewel activates the Ankh.
I was going to ask what you call the other thing, but apparently the other thing's called the Ankh.
I sort of use them interchangeably, accidentally a lot. I want to go to Spring in the Sky.
You got your software equipped?
I will when I get there. Miracle. I guess I can. Okay. Weapon fairy. And back to Tiamat's room. And I do have grenades? Okay. Hold on to your butts. This fight is tough. Oh, it would help if I went the right way. That's 3 seconds left of Weapon Fairy that I'm really going to feel. Okay, that was phase 1.
Phase 2. Fight. Don't want to jinx it, but your life's doing pretty well.
Switching back and forth to get the timing really good here.
I like it.
Alright. Retreating to the back. Oops, I took a lot of damage there accidentally. That's not a good start. Alright. I should have bought more grenades. I only have a few. Actually, I don't even know how to hit her very well without grenades. That was a huge mistake. Okay. I think I actually have to jump and hit her, right?
I thought your whip was doing well when you were swinging this up.
Was I hitting her?
I feel like you were.
I can hit her like this. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Phase 3. This is not gonna go well because I need more grenades. Okay, so this is the trick. She's gonna do this big laser attack, and I'm just gonna... Whoops. Well, I ate the laser. But the secret is I can throw the caltrops and damage boost through it.
I see.
But now we need to go get fairies, and I have a lot of money, so I'm actually gonna go buy a bunch of grenades as well.
Good idea.
Because if I can also throw grenades, that makes it go even that much faster. Grenades are in the Tower of Ruin, which I never see because it looks like...
Just left two. I did like your back and forth strategy, though. I feel like you were getting her to hit with grenades accurately in that by doing that.
Chaining grenades as soon as each explosion finishes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, when you were on the ground, if she threw a grenade while you're on the ground, it would miss, and then she would wait to throw
yeah,
another
you
one.
have to wait a long time. Yeah.
By swapping back and forth with the flares and the grenades, you had really good timing.
Alright, we'll go to the Spring in the Sky and get a fairy. We'll do one more attempt, and then either we'll win or we'll call it. Should have maybe bought some flares too. Oh, we got through phase one really fast. That's great. Oh, we are phase 3 already. That's going well.
Yeah.
If she does the laser while I have the fairy out, I'm gonna have a hard time doing the damage boost. Oh god. What is this gonna be like? I got hit by the laser. That's okay. Oh, fairy's gone. Alright, I'm gonna throw my own grenades at her. And miss.
Well, you're no fairy. Barry's good at this sort of thing. They practice.
Oh, I freaking hit the... Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, well, that's kind of our time for today. So, we're going to beat Tiamat. I'm hoping that gets us the... well, I should do a save. I'm hoping that gets us the Magatama Seed. Because then we use that to activate that device that was behind the pathway outside where the two bosses were, the gate to hell or whatever, and that lets us get the mantra, and then we're on to the final area.
Check your bomb level. Do you have to go buy more, or did you
No,
save
no,
after buying?
it stores it at the checkpoint. But actually, while you mentioned that, since I have a little money, I don't know a cheap place to get flares. Were there flares at that shop that we were just at?
Yeah.
Shane called out cheap flares the other day.
I sure did. I don't remember where they were though.
It was the same shop, and I don't remember if I was just misremembering the price the first time, because 40 gold seemed like a lot more back when you started. But now it's 50. So yeah, I guess there are.
I thought it was the little brother's shop.
Well, that's all right. We just need some flares. I'll buy some weights. My life is topped off, so I guess we'll call it. So sorry we didn't actually get to the end tonight, but we're real close. I will spend some time thinking between now and the next session about where to get the Magatama Seed, and if we can get through Tiamat, and if that is the key to getting the Magatama Seed, we've got maybe 15-20 minutes more of stuff, and then we're off to the races in terms of trying new stuff. So I kind of thought we would be trying new stuff into next week anyway. I apologize, we're still doing old stuff at this point. But that's our stream for this week. Thanks for joining. We'll see y'all again next Tuesday.
Yep. Ciao.